and I wouldn't be surprised to see, later on in the season that they might be wrestling in the medal type situations.
Now we're going to meet Joe Warren again and Ryo Minamura of Japan. Oh, it's Matsumoto actually going to come out. So and it's nice that they got the name on the singlet, so we don't sound dumb.
Oh, yeah, we got to like that. That certainly makes it a lot easier for us on the press row here. I'm going to go see if I can get Dan Chandler over here to spend some time with you, one of our Olympic coaches who's here this weekend.
All right. That'll be good. Gary Abbott being Johnny on the spot here today at the Kid Carson Cup. Joe Warren, 2006 World Champion, dropped his opening match against China. 1:30, first period remaining. Looks like we had a review over on mat number 2.
Joe Warren, 2006 World Champion.
.110 to go. High dive attempt by Warren. Matsumoto trying to jack up Warren. Now they stop it. Hey, and there's a little bit of a shove between each other, and Joe Warren does not look too happy about what's going on right now. Warren attacking. Hanging on the head.
We'll get Dan Chandler joining us after. He's actually helping Coach Paul Telgren over there on the Army mat. He's one of his athletes from the Minnesota Storm. So Dan will join us in a little bit. So let's talk about Joe Warren's second match. Another tough kid.
Yeah, 5th in the Asian Championships, 07, 8th in the 2009 World Championships, actually. 5th in the Asian, so the guy's only 24.
Now, Joe is wrestling well, but he's not scoring yet on his feet, He's not finishing, which will come with more bouts,
It's been 4 years since now the high gut attempt is going to slip. Got kind of sloppy. Matsumoto kind of reached back, grabbed the head, and he's got control, so it's going to be 2 blue, even though Joe might have initiated the move, but he was held there long enough. So Ryutaro Matsumoto will win the first period 2-0. I
like the spirit Joe has, but he's not quite yet where it looks like he's got his technique sharp, That gut wrench was, you had to go for it because you're on top or the other guy would win the period, but Joe didn't have it tight.
USA triathlon people coming around us over to our right.
Yeah, we're at the training center. You're going to see athletes from all sports sticking their head in and watching some wrestling here. We have some of the women athletes watching that are going to be wrestling in the Dave Schultz in a few days, coming to watch the Greco-Roman action. A whole ton of teams training here right now at the training center.
Well, also, the U.S. Army, the world-class athlete program, always does a great job in supporting their fellow athletes. We saw that last week at the World Cup Wrestle-Offs, and it wasn't even in the same style. The entire WCAP team was there cheering on Derek Moore in freestyle at 60 kilos, and even most of the world-class athlete program really known for its Greco-Roman and women's wrestling, and not much of a foray into freestyle over there. But
here we go on our feet again, Joe and Matsumoto. Nobody's really had a good attack in this period. Very, very much pummeling, but Joe does a 360 there, trying to open it up a little bit. See, he's still got some special skills. Wasn't quite able to complete that.
1 minute to go, second period. Telgren looked good. That's a big win over there for Telgren. He's going to start to come into his own.
Well, it's going to be good to continue to develop our depth in all weight classes here at in our Greco-Roman program. And we won the Worlds back in 2007 with a veteran group of people that have spent a long time. And now we're going to have a new generation of athletes stepping up. And, And Joe Warren got a little bit of a leg.
Oh, wow. No. They go 3. Like, nope, leg foul. Yikes. That was just. No. That can't.
Well, I'm going to step up and allow one of the real experts in Greco wrestling to spend a little time with Jason Bryant. We've got Dan Chandler, Olympic coach, world coach, 3-time Olympian. If anyone knows about Greco, it's Dan, and it's not me. So I'm going to have him join Jason for a little while.
All right. Thanks, Gary, for jumping in. Dan Chandler going to jump in and tell us about more things Greco. We've had Ike, and now we follow Ike Anderson with Dan Chandler. So go ahead and grab the headphones if you would.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's see. It's a lot warmer here than it is in Minnesota. That's for sure. What was the weather like when you left?
It was about 5 below zero.
Oh, is that all? It's
high of 6, and
that's warm.
Yeah.
Well, no score here on the mat. Last 30 seconds of the second period, with Ryotaro Matsumoto of Japan having won the first period. Warren's been very active in his return, but has yet to really pick up some scoring.
Yeah, he's a little bit rusty, but he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
Because he won his world championships without these rules, so not necessarily adapting his style to the rules, but also a good tight gut wrench for 1-point exposure for Matsumoto. Take a 1-0 lead here with 5 seconds to go. Warren's going to get free and try to underhook and try to pull something close. And Warren just a little annoyed, probably at himself, Dan.
He hates to lose. He hates to lose like nobody else I've ever seen, and he'll be fine, though. I mean, he's a little bit rusty, but he'll be fine. This is exactly what he needs to get 4 matches today and, wrestle in the Schultz Cup on Thursday, and he's going to be right back in the thick of things.
We'll see what we got coming up here at. Let's see who we're going to bring up. Well, that's my graphic is wrong. Let's go back and take that off the air.